Hello, my name is Leslie Ishii, and I proudly and humbly serve as the Artistic Director at Perseverance Theater.
And I'm Frank Delaney, and it's my honor to serve as the Managing Director.
And we are excited to welcome you to Perseverance Theater's 44th season announcement.
As we begin, Perseverance Theater acknowledges the unceded lands upon which our theater is located and invites you to join us in offering deep gratitude to the Aquan peoples on Tlingit, colonially known as Juneau and Douglas, Alaska. It is all Tlingit land, which has been stewarded by the Tlingit peoples since time immemorial. We also ask you to join us in finding ways to recognize, honor, and enact this in all you do in these beautiful Tlingit homelands.
We also invite you to join us in honoring and expressing deep gratitude to the Dena'ina peoples of South Central Alaska, where we also conduct our work in what is colonially known as Anchorage, Alaska. Join with us in finding ways to recognize, honor, and enact this acknowledgement in meaningful ways. For more than 10,000 years, Alaska Natives have been and continue to be integral to the well-being of Alaska. To love Alaska and call it home requires honoring this truth. Alaska is and always has been a Native place. It is our responsibility to act accordingly. Perseverance Theater honors and respects cultures, traditions, languages, ways of life of the Alaska Native and all Native Indigenous ancestors, elders, and descendants, past, present, and future. Gunashish.
Hawa.
Indoyaksin.
Chanan.
Vase.
And again, thank you for joining us for the announcement of Perseverance Theater's 44th season, sponsored in part by KTOO. We're grateful for the opportunity to return to in-person presentations, a reality which is made possible by the support and care of our community, patrons, and neighbors. We want to thank all of you for playing your part to keep the community safe.
Selecting the titles of our 44th season has been a collaborative process involving discussions with our staff, creatives, artists, and listening in community. We pondered the question, how do we use our resources and skills to meet our community where they are and where we are right now? As we remain in recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, we have learned that feelings of isolation, absence, injustice, or a fragmented sense of belonging must be met with a response of warmth, connection, and love so strong it defies rule or reason. With the power of love and determination, let us share with you now the plays of Perseverance Theater's 44th season.
We are so proud to announce the first show of our 44th season is Where the Summit Meets the Stars, written and directed by Frank Henry Katas, performing in Juneau on the Perseverance main stage October 7th through October 23rd.
Where the Summit Meets the Stars is an ethereal Alaska Native story driven by music, dance, and the culture of the Tlingit peoples. When a near-death experience derails her flight through Southeast Alaska, Rose awakens to find herself in the care of the kind man who pulled her to safety. But who is this mysterious stranger? And how is it possible she survived? As they journey by boat through the darkness and fog, Rose untangles the mysteries of her past, questions the world around her, and comes to an inescapable crossroads.
Thanks to a new partnership with the University of Alaska Anchorage, Perseverance Theater is excited to originate our next title in Anchorage.
Little Women, adapted for the stage by Kate Hamill, directed by Kara Hinn, and performing in Anchorage December 2nd through December 18th, 2022.
Named Playwright of the Year by the Wall Street Journal in 2017, Kate Hamill expertly adapts a heartwarming and empowering tale of young women finding their way in the world. Jo longs to be a writer and travel the world. Meg hopes to marry a respectable man and start a family. Amy wishes she could hurry up and grow up already. And Beth just wants to make everyone happy. In this fresh take on a classic coming-of-age story, the beloved March sisters grow up against the backdrop of the Civil War.
The final title of our 44th season is The Great Leap, written by Lauren Yee.
And we're very excited to let you know that it will be directed by our very own Leslie Ishii.
Thank you, Frank. It will run in Juneau, February 17th through March 5th, 2023, before transferring to Anchorage for performances March 17th through March 26th, 2023.
Manfred Lum knows the game of basketball like the back of his hand. After all, he's basically a legend on the Chinatown courts. It's 1989 in San Francisco, and a determined Manfred talks his way onto the American team scheduled to play a friendship game in Beijing. In this witty and fast-paced comedy by award-winning playwright Lauren Yee, there's more at stake than winning and losing. And when personal loyalties and politics collide, it all comes down to the final buzzer.
Closing out our season on Perseverance main stage, we will bring the company of Little Women to Juneau for a performance run April 7th through April 23rd, 2023. Look for this 44th season to be offered as video on demand as well. Perseverance Theater also continues its support and producing of BAM, the Black Alaskan Art Matters Initiative, special events, and we continue our commitment to developing new work.
And our popular Summer Theater Arts Rendezvous, or STAR program, will be returning this summer from July 18th through August 6th. Registration is open now until July 11th for students ages 7 and up. You can sign up online at ptalaska.org. And scholarships are available for students, so if you know someone or if you are interested in attending and would like support, feel free to contact us at info@ptalaska.org.
And while you're there at the website, ask and/or stay tuned. Our season tickets will be available very soon. We will update you at ptalaska.org and watch our social media for more information as it is made available. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to seeing you at the theater. Again, Gunashish,
Hawa,
Indoyaksen,
Chinan,
Vase.
and thank you.